What is up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're at in the world. I join you today over in, Illusion Connect. Gotta love it. So, I've been talking about this game a little bit. Mostly, I've been talking about how progressive the summoning system is. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm sticking with everything I'm saying. This is the first time I've had some bad luck in this game. Oh, come on. Hold on, guys. I know you guys can't see me, but kind of busy with my morning routine over here. So this is the first time I've actually had an issue pulling a character. It's about time, right? We look at the characters I have. I literally have everything I want. I managed to get every single character I've wanted in 2 pulls. This is the first time that I did my 2 pulls and my guaranteed SSR partner was not the on-banner character. So, it's one of these things where I can finally see how this game can hit your pocket, okay? If you do not get the character, and we're assuming that, you know, you're buying every single one of your summons. If you don't get that character in the first 20 pulls, you have a chance of pulling them, but really your 7th pull is going to guarantee them. I think this might be my 6th one. You can get those resources feasibly. You can buy any character you want in this game for $100. That's what it seems like. $100 will get you there. And as far as a gacha goes, unfortunately, it's embarrassing as it is to say, that's cheap. Getting any character that you want for $100 is cheap. In the world of gachas, I know anybody watching this video that doesn't play gacha games is just going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? $100 for... Hey, that's cheap as far as gachas go. Right? I've done 60 of these pulls. I'm going to scrounge up together 10 more of these tickets, and I will have this new character because on the 7th summon, you're guaranteed the up partner. So I will get this character in the next summon that I do. And you don't have to buy all these tickets. You can grind them out. You can scrape them out. I did just dump a bunch of my Lapis yesterday. Just doing equipment summons. Just because I wanted more equipment for my units. I'm working on my party, actually trying to level them up past level 50 or 60 or whatever. Just so I can keep progressing in the storyline. But the resources have not been hard to get. They're all over the place. For a while, I was sitting on a stockpile of stuff. And this is the very first character that I've ran into where I just couldn't instantly pull the character. So all in all, even on a bad day, it's a pretty damn good day over here. Now, if we actually look at my partners, like, I have everybody I wanted. I wanted Gemi, I wanted Kiria, and Angela, wanted Angela, Maki, I definitely wanted Maki, she attacks multiple times, and I wanted Edward. I pulled all of them on the first or second pull. It was easy. This is like really, other than I think I was $28 or like $32 into this game on launch just because I wanted to give them something. And this is the first time that my character did not come down in the first 2 pulls that I've done. So all in all, it's not that bad. I'm going to pay them my dues. I want this character. I'll give them $100 this time. All in all, I honestly think it's not that bad. It's a lot more forgiving than a lot of these other gachas, right? You hear of these terrible horror stories. Back when I was still playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, some guy spent $850 to get Wilhelm. Yeah, I think it was Wilhelm. He was a tank. He was one of the, what was he? He was a provoke tank. He wasn't even like an AoE tank, but he would provoke everybody and get everybody to attack him. And the funny thing is, I pulled that character off of a daily pull. Like, I did my free pull. I got this guy. I went online to look up some facts about him to see, you know, where he was in the meta. And it was already out there. Some guy was talking about, like, yeah, it cost me $850, but I got him today. And I was just like, no, that is messed up. Okay? Because when you have a system like that, I can see how it can take advantage of people. With a system like this, it stops you from ever getting to that point, right? You're never going to spend $850 to get a character. I don't care how big of a gambling bug you got, because after the first $100, they're going to give you the character. And you know what? I applaud them for that. I really do. This is the first step. Like, we need things like this. We do. It's just the nature of these games. Like, we use gambling in these games to promote people having a good time, because it is nice to see a random unit come down and for it to turn color and you get all excited and it does a little dance for you and boom, you know, you just hit the lottery, the digital gotcha lottery. You know, you got that cool unit that you wanted. And maybe it's a unit that you share a lot of nostalgia with because it's from a video game that you played growing up. And yeah, a lot of these companies are cashing out on that because they know people will keep pulling and pulling and pulling. Give him a few days. He'll come back. He'll do some more pulls tomorrow. He wants this character. He grew up on this video game. We'll leave the banner up for a week or two. And before it's over and done with, yeah, homeboy is $500 into it and still hasn't pulled the character. Right? And this happens. This is real. There's been articles about it. One guy was like, you know, $70,000 in debt because of a gacha game. He lost his wife. He lost pretty much his damn life. Like, his wife left him with the kids because she found out that all the credit cards were maxed out. I think she found out, it said in the article, when she went to the grocery store and her card didn't work. And he told her to try to use another card. And he was using cards to pay for cards because, in essence, he owed like $70,000 because of one gacha game. Of course, this is an extreme case. The majority of people will be able to stop themselves and say, hey, that is a great character. I used to play that game when I was little. You know what? I'll get that character when he comes back around on the banner the second time around. I'll get him then. Maybe I'll set some money aside. I'll have $100 to throw at it as soon as he comes back. But a lot of people can't do that. Like, a lot of people are just going to throw whatever money they have at it, and they're going to keep throwing until they get that character, because that character literally means more to them than a lot of the shit going on in their life. Real life can be miserable, and these games give us an escape from that. And that's just the best way to put it. Gacha definitely has its place in the world, and I think this is a great example right now. I didn't pull this character off of 60 pulls I did. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I know I'm going to get her in the next pull. Right? There's no doubt in my mind. There's no guesswork. It's not how much money do I have to put into this. I know when I'm going to get the character. So you can pretty much you can go off that system, right? And you can feasibly play a game like this for a long time without really, really hurting yourself. So I'm all for this. I think more game companies should do this, right? Because you are kind of protecting your investment, right? If you have a player that spends a lot of money with you, and as a result of that, he loses his family and loses, you know, his life and, you know, financially, he's not going to be able to keep playing your game, really. So by limiting people to, you know, let's just make a character $100, right? If they're lucky, they can get it for $10, $20 or even for free. But if they're not lucky, once in a while, they're going to have to pay us $100. Guess what? You're still going to make money hand over fist, and you're going to have a healthy population of players in your game, and they're going to continue to support your game. So I applaud Illusion Connect today after actually seeing their pity system, especially after I just went through the ringer with another pity system, which is just absolutely terrible. It's keep on pulling, pull all you want. There's nothing that's guaranteed. You're going to have to hit this 1-2%. It doesn't matter. You could spend $60,000, and if you're not lucky enough, you're not going to get it. So it's really a breath of fresh air to finally see one of these games doing something like this, actually kind of limiting themselves in how much they can rape your wallet. Don't get me wrong, these games still need to make money, and I can see this game feasibly making great money because a lot more people are going to be on board playing a game where they feasibly can collect every single one of the units that they want. Everything's not outpriced. You don't have to starve yourself for a week to try to pull on one banner. So this is cool. This is going to make a wonderful game environment. People are going to play it, and they're going to come back for round 2. So a lot of good things happening over here. I definitely suggest anybody that's on the up and up for a new gacha to try, go and check out Illusion Connect. This isn't the typical game that I play, but I actually am kind of falling in love with the little system that they have. To me, it's like PvP Tetris. And I'm Russian, we made Tetris, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I feel like this game takes what games like Brown Dust try to make, and they just kind of take it to a better level. And there's probably still some Brown Dust players out there. It is a cool game. I like how gothic it was and stuff like that, but this one seems to just have like better animation. The characters can do more. I didn't play Brown Dust for all that long, but you just seem to have more options here. There's gear, all sorts of stuff to work on and level up, and the characters, these are some of the easiest characters to get in just about any gacha that I've been playing right now. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you guys know what I was doing. I'm gonna go spend $8 now and get the character that I want. And you guys have an awesome day. Let me know if you got this girl on the second pull. She seems pretty cool. She does some kind of like blood sacrifice thing. She actually hurts herself. She hurts herself, but then her crit goes through the roof. So she's my kind of girl, and she just looks cool. I dig the little tattoo. Cool characters, definitely digging it. And like I said, this 3% SSR rate. Don't let that fool you, because in your first 2 pulls, you're going to get an SSR. So it's a guaranteed 5% for your first 2 pulls, and it's a guaranteed, right? You can't do your first 2 pulls without getting an SSR unit, right? And then if that fails you, which it finally has for me for the first time, and honestly, guys, instead of being upset, I'm actually kind of relieved. I'm like, well, at least there's this fail-safe system. At least I'm playing the gacha game with like the most advanced pity system out on the market right now, right? It's going to limit this game from taking me for a ride. Okay, so I'm 6 pulls in. This is the very first time I've ever had to pity anything and actually go to the 7th pull, and I'm gonna do it because I think this girl's cool, and because feasibly I can grind out a few of those tickets and get, 5 more of them for $8. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that while I enjoy my coffee. So, everybody enjoy your day, and I will talk to you all on the flip side. Peace.